according to the agreed UN resolutions. We want to have a peaceful solution of the Palestinian problem according to the agreed resolutions. There is no two ways about it. They are the same thing. Whatever has been agreed on, we just want to exercise the right. But if somebody uses the force, if somebody tries to bring in the military and the army and the security forces and try to, for last 110 days, there is a curfew in Kashmir. Nobody is allowed to come out from the houses. Nobody is allowed to go to school. Nobody is allowed to go to shop. Nobody is allowed to go to hospital. Nobody is allowed to do any business. And why this thing came up now is that India, the status of Kashmir used to be a disputed territory. That is, there is a dispute between India and Pakistan over this territory, and this dispute has to be solved according to the UN resolutions. Now, India amended their constitution, Article 370 and Article 35A, in which they say, no, there is no dispute. Kashmir is part of India, and we have the right to rule over the. We said, no, sir. You don't have the right. It is the right of the people. It is the right of the people to decide which side they want to join. And since 96% of the population of Kashmir Valley is Muslims, they are afraid that they are going to join Pakistan. That is the reason. Because they know if they lift the curfew, people are going to come out, they are going to vote for Pakistan, they will like to go. And Delhi, they are coming out. They are defying the curfew measure, they are defying everything. Because they know that this is the time, if we sleep and if we don't do anything for our Kashmiri brothers, then it will be a long, long struggle like Palestinian cause. And they are very conveniently, they are saying that we have a Israeli model available to us. What Israel did in Palestine, please, we can do the same in Kashmir also. Now, if this is the state of affairs in Kashmir, how can we say that there will be a just solution to, or how can we fly our own flag and we can be happy at the same time? We cannot be happy. We are in tears. We are very sad. It hurts us. Because daily the blood of Muslims or the blood of Kashmiri people is there flowing on the street. Daily 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people are, and it is exactly the same what is going on in Palestine. So I'll just skip over the details. I'll just like to give you a comparison. Comparison picture. I've prepared a presentation, but I think I'll just go on a comparison just to keep it short so that we have a understanding of the issue. These are some of the photographs of the great area, but we'll skip that, and I'll just go on the comparison now. Yes. Now I'll have a مقارنة بين قضية الكشمير وقضية الفلسطين. Kashmir issue started in 1947. Your issue started in 1948. This trouble or this area was left by British. The Palestinian issue is also as a result of the British, who left the area without making any decision and making an unfair decision in the area. The international resolutions say that Kashmir is a disputed area. That is, the status of Kashmir or Palestine is not decided according to UN resolutions. But Israel says, this is my territory, these are the Trump heights, these are the Golan heights, these are my heights, I will take them. Now, if the Golan heights are taken by Israel and it says, on the disputed territory, because pre-1967 war, all the territory which is occupied by Israel in 1967 war is illegal. There is no legal justification of occupying a territory after 1965 war between Arabs and Israel. There is no legal justification. So the status is disputed. And the same status is disputed with us. Our trouble started in 1947, and resolution was passed which clearly says that Kashmir is a disputed area between India and Pakistan. Now, from then, from 1948 and from 1947, both, the struggle is going on. There is a freedom struggle that we want to have the right to rule our own land. This is what Palestinian people are saying. We have the right to have a Palestinian state with us, with Jerusalem as its capital. The same thing Kashmiris are saying since 1947, that they are struggling to have their own state, because when the British left India, they left 3 territories. One was Junagadh, second was Hyderabad, and third was Kashmir. That people will decide which side to join, because they wanted to put a bone of contention. They wanted to have a dispute, so they left without deciding. And now when the people want to decide, the Indians or the Indian government don't carry out the plebiscite or vote or elections that where people want to join, because 96% people are Muslims in that area. So this has a disputed status, and continuous struggle is going on since 1947 and 1948 between the two issues. Then they are openly denied the right of self-determination. You see, I live in Bakur. I am a Jordanian. I want to be with my country. But if they are denied this right, what you will say? And denied the right by force, that you speak, we'll shoot you. Speak, we'll put you in jail. Speak, we'll take you out. Not only you, your families also, your kids also. Your 3 years kid, he's throwing the stone on the Israeli forces. Because they are denied the right to select their own choice. They are denied the right to have their own state. They are denied the right to live with peace and salam in their own area which they want. Then Israeli security forces and Indian security forces. Only difference is the number, because territory of Kashmir is too big. They have 900,000 Indian security forces now. In Israel, there are 70,000 security forces deployed in Gaza and West Bank. And why these security forces is that you cross from King Hussein Bridge, and at every point, I have talked to so many Palestinians, they want to go to their home. It takes them 8 hours to travel 40 kilometers from King Hussein Bridge to Ramallah, because they make them stop, let them sit down there without doing anything. Said, okay, we'll see. This is how you treat a human being. This is a human. And exactly they are doing the same. A Kashmiri comes out, they put him on the check post, tell him to sit down there. You'll not go to your home. If he moves, they shoot him. Because they say there is a curfew and you defied the curfew, and they may take 12 hours, they may take 8, this is their wish. An area which do not belong to you, with the force, with the sheer amount of force, you try to control the people there, against the wishes of the people. Then might is right. You see, this is a law of jungle. The one who is powerful will do whatever he feels like to do. You take the Palestinian issue in UN or UN Security Council, America will veto it. Because it is might. East Timor and Sudan issue, like Dr. Sham was mentioning in his speech, was solved in days. Because it suits the interest of the might people. It suits the interest of all their own interest. Why Palestinian issue is continuing for 74 years? Because they don't want to solve it. Why Kashmir issue is continuing for the last 74 years? 75 years. Because it is, they have the might, they have the power of a veto, they can veto anything. When their own thing comes in Kosovo or the Bosnia, after having massive killings and after having ethnic cleansing of the people, they will go to the ceasefire and pass a resolution. When their interest is not there, they will let it continue. What happens? A Muslim blood is flowing. A Muslim has been killed. Okay, no problem. It's very rakhis. Blood of Muslim is rakhis jiddan. الدم المسلمين رخيص جدا في هذا الوقت. So they will let it continue. They don't mind. Next. You will always have a backing of superpower. Now I told you, you take the Palestinian issue in Security Council, some superpower is going to veto it. You take the issue in the UN's Kashmir issue in the UN Security Council, out of P5 or somebody is going to, because it does not suit their interest. Why? Because it is a Muslim issue. If Muslims are killed, who cares? Nobody cares then. Then you have fought 1948, 1967, 1973 wars. There are 3 wars of Arabs with Israel. We have a war in 1948, we have a war in 1965, we have a war in 1971. We also fought 3 major wars with India. Besides, we have a war in 1999 on Kargil, on a small war which is not called, it's known as a conflict. But we did have that. You have also been struggling with the war, with the force just to solve the issue. And I agree that we will have Dr. Hassan. He is my biggest friend here in the forum. And he says, please don't use the nuclear weapons in the war. I said, we will never use it. But if somebody destroys your house, this nuclear weapon is not there for walima ceremony. It is not like a walima ceremony that you keep it and for you haflatul zawaj that you keep it there. If your house is destroyed, then you can't keep these weapons. You see, these weapons will automatically go off if your house is destroyed. I 100% share Dr. Hassan's imagination and his thoughts on this subject, but I tend to differ in the end that they are meant for. And this is what I am here for, just to remind you that India and Pakistan are 2 nuclear nations. If they go to war, the war you can start, but you don't know when you can finish this war. It may go to the nuclear stage, and nobody is there then to stop. You can start it, you can't finish it. And that is why we are trying, please stop this Indian hegemony or Indian atrocities in Kashmir, because ultimately it is going to lead to the war. We are very sure the moment the curfew is lifted from the Kashmir Valley, people are going to come out, they are going to shoot the people, people are going to have a resistance, a war is going to start. In order to divert the attention from the Kashmir issue, they will start a war with Pakistan. And when they start a war with Pakistan, you don't know where it goes then. I have not been to Palestine. I have not been to Palestine, but I keep on hearing a lot of stories about Palestine. There is a road which goes, on one side is Israeli territory, or one side is the territory bought by Israel or taken by. On the other side are the Palestinians. One side there is a 5-star hotel. Other side people are living in tents. They don't have water, they don't have electricity, they don't have basic amenities, they don't have medical, they don't have schools, they don't have clothes, they have nothing. On the other side of the road, everything is available. All facilities are available to them. Why? Because one side Muslims are living and the other side somebody else is living. And the best part is you are living on the territory of Muslims. And then you have all the basic facilities with you. Exactly the same thing in Kashmir. You are denied the basic civic facilities, basic amenities for last 110 days. You are denied everything there. There's lack of food, there is lack of medical, there's lack of water, there's lack of electricity, there's lack of gas. And you know how severe the winter is. I did not show you the photographs because I just wanted to cut it short. Next. Now, next. You see, now there is an article 35A which India abrogated in its constitution. That is, they cancelled, they deleted from the constitution. The article 35A says in Kashmir only Kashmiris can buy the land. Now if you delete this article, you cancel this article, you remove this article, anybody can buy the land, any Indian can come and buy the land, and land belongs to them. So what will happen is the demographic balance of Kashmir is going to change, because Indians or Hindus are going to come, they have lot of money, they will buy the land, and Kashmiris will be left with nothing. Similarly, the same thing happened in Palestine. I hope I am not wrong in saying that 90% of the territory has been bought by Israelis. Because if I am here, the amount of money I have, a piece of land is $10, and I give you $100,000 for this, I will say, okay, take it. You make a mistake and there you go. And this is exactly how they are going to change the demography, and how they are going to change the identity of the land also. They cancelled this article. They just cancelled this article. We have OIC resolutions, we have condemned, the all Muslim countries condemn, but we just condemn by the words. We have 56 Muslim countries, you have so many OIC resolutions on Palestine. You have so many OIC resolutions on Kashmir. So instead of blaming others, we should blame ourselves. This is our fault as Muslims. And that's why I stand here to beg you, to ask you, please, in your capacity, propagate this Kashmir cause in the society. Tell them, this is what is going on in Kashmir is exactly because you people are so good people that you are facing this challenge for last 75 years. You are seeing every day what is happening there. This is Al Jazeera's channel report. There is a website reference I have written which says one of their very high, he is a council journal in Washington. He said the Israel model is available with India to be applied in Kashmir. And detailed story is given in this website, Al Jazeera TV channel article. I picked it up from Google and I noted it. The man, the plant name is Mohan, and he's there in Washington. And said, it's very easy, so simple. We have one model, we can follow it here. If that model can be successful in Palestine, why can't it be successful in Kashmir also? And my remarks are, we'll make sure both the models will fail, inshallah. We'll make sure that. Because I know we have one of the greatest nation, our Jordanian brothers are there. They won't let the design of the Israel to succeed in that area. And you have a great leader, His Majesty King Abdullah, who understands, who is very wise, who is very intelligent, and I am 100% sure that he will not let this territory go by. He will have his Palestinian state with Jerusalem as his capital, return of all the refugees back to their homeland, and the return of the occupied territories from 1967 war. The last thing I want to show is what is Pakistan's stance. Our Pakistan stance is very clear on Kashmir. I'm talking about the government of Pakistan's stance. What my government says. It says we want to have a peaceful solution to the Kashmir problem through dialogue, according to the agreed UN resolutions and the principles agreed by India and Pakistan, which is right of self-determination should be given to the people through vote. This is our stance. Simple, peaceful, through dialogue, according to the agreed principles, plebiscite. Simple, in 4 words. This is. But if you don't give, remember Pakistan is Pakistan, alhamdulillah, and it's a nuclear power. It has the best professional armed forces. And if something is forced on us, we'll give 2 back to India, inshallah. They give us 1, we'll give them 2. This is my faith. I'm a retired general from the army. I know my forces very well. So don't force me. Don't force anything on us. And the stance of Pakistan, government of Pakistan on Palestine issue is, next. We say the Palestinian issue should be resolved according to the agreed principle of right of people to govern. People should be given the right to govern their land with Jerusalem as its capital. We want a state of Palestine with Jerusalem as its capital, safe return of all the refugees, and return of all the occupied territories from before 4th June 1967. And government of Pakistan is the leading voice for the Palestinian cause at any international forum. We are always first to say, and at times we listen that it's not your problem. Why you are in it? He says, no, it is our problem. This is our blood. They are our blood. It's running in my blood. I can't take it out. La ilaha illallah is in my blood. I can't leave it. And we clearly support politically, morally, diplomatically any support which is required by Palestine for Palestinian cause. Inshallah ta'ala, government of Pakistan, its people of Pakistan will support to the last man, as we call it in last man, last bullet, the cause of Palestine. We will support it. As an ambassador, I can give you a guarantee we won't leave you. You are our blood. You are brothers. You are not only brothers, you are inside us. You are one of us. We can't leave you. Whether somebody likes or somebody doesn't like, we don't care. We are here, and inshallah we will be here. I wish the Jordanians a very best of everything in their future life. I wish the royal family, His Majesty King Abdullah, all the royal family, all the Jordanian brothers, all the leadership of Palestine, May Allah be with them. Allah bless you all. May Allah be with you and take care of you in hard times. And inshallah, you can bank on your Pakistani brothers. Long live Jordan. Long live Pakistan. And long live our friendship. Pakistan, Jordan, friendship, Zindabad. Inshallah.
أسعد الله أوقاتكم. مهمتي شاقة جدا، خاصة مع واحد نيتيف سبيكرز انجلش يعني. سأختصر. هو أولا قدم الشكر للمنتدى وهي مفروغ منه. فيما بعد تطرق إلى عدة موضوعات، منها عمل مقارنة بين القضية الفلسطينية والقضية الكشميرية وما يجري الآن. ذكر أن القضيتين بدأت في عام 1948 و67. بريطانيا هدأ. حكى عن النضال اللي مستمر في فلسطين وفي النضال المستمر أيضا في كشمير، وحكى عن إنكار حق الشعب الكشميري في إقامة في تقرير مصيره. أضاف أنه في متواجد كان 700 ألف عسكري في كشمير، الآن صار العدد 900 ألف عسكري، وكما كان في فلسطين الآن 70 ألف عسكري موجودين في غزة وفي الضفة الغربية. الأعمال الوحشية اللي بتقوم فيها الهند يوميا، وكل يوم بيروح حوالي 5 أو 6 ضحايا. حكى عن القرارات الدولية اللي بتنص على إعطاء الشعب الكشميري حقه في تقرير مصيره، ولكن هذه القرارات لا تنفذ، لا زالت حبر على ورق كما يحدث الآن في القضية الفلسطينية. حكى أنه القانون الآن اللي في داخل كشمير هو قانون الغاب، وكذلك ما يقوم به مودي ونتنياهو. وكما تفضل أيضا رئيس النادي، هو تقريبا الترجمة كانت قريبة من حديث الرئيس النادي، أنه عبارة عن قطعة عملة. نتنياهو ومودي يمارسون نفس السياسة، واحد في فلسطين وواحد في كشمير. أيضا تحدث أن دور منظمة التعاون الإسلامي دورها في اتخاذ قرارات، وهذه القرارات لا تنفذ. ثم تحدث عن الموقف الباكستاني. الموقف الباكستاني معروف دائما هي نصيرة لكافة القضايا الإسلامية العادية، ومنها القضية الفلسطينية، وفي نفس الوقت هم حق تقرير الشعب الكشميري مصيره، واختيار دولته وحقه في تقرير مصيره بالطريقة التي يرتئيها، وخاصة من خلال إجراء ما يسمى بريفرندوم، اللي هي حق تقرير المصير من خيار اختيارهم الطوعي. أيضا تحدث عن التطورات الأخيرة التي أجريت في إقليم كشمير، منها أولا تعديل المادة الدستورية 370 اللي كانوا يعتبروا أن الأراضي الكشميرية هي أراضي متنازع عليها، لكن أصبحت الآن هي عندما عدلوا هذه المادة أصبحت جزء من الهند، ويسمح الآن للهنود بالقدوم إلى كشمير وشراء الأراضي، علما أنه ممنوع سابقا يشتروا أي أراضي.
نفس مشروع
نفس ما يجري في حكى عن أنه الآن الوضع كشمير عبارة عن سجن كبير أصبحت، خاصة بعد قطع الاتصالات ورفع ومنع أيضا ممنوع أي منظمة دولية تدخل إلى الأراضي الكشميرية للإطلاع على الواقع. موقف باكستان من القضية الفلسطينية معروف ولا نريد أن نكرره، هي تقف دائما مع قضية فلسطين، وخاصة في هيئة الأمم أكتفي بهذا القدر بناء على طلب الرئيس. شكرا.
شكرا جزيلا دكتور زيد، وشكرا أيضا لسعادة السفير على هذه الروح التي حركت العواطف، ونأمل أن يستمر هذا الغضب وأن تستمر هذه النار في قلوب من يسمع بهذه القضية من المسلمين، حتى نستطيع أن نحدث أثر على واقع هذه الأمة، ويكون هناك فعل حقيقي لا نقايض به أي شيء مقابل دماء المسلمين التي أصبحت الآن رخيصة، لأن المسلمين بدأوا